Hi, I'm Steve Grizzetti, co-founder of MoviePix.com and author of the MoviePix.com Guide to DVD Architect, as well as the MoviePix.com Guide to Vegas Movie Studio Platinum. The reason I mention that, DVD Architect is a tremendously powerful program available for under $100 from Magix.com, but it also comes bundled absolutely free with Vegas Pro and Vegas Movie Studio Platinum, which is quite a deal. That's a fantastic deal for a professional level program with a lot of professional features you won't find for under $100 anyplace else. Anyway, here we are in DVD Architect and we want to start a new project. Now you could start a new project simply by clicking the blank page button. I actually prefer to go to the File menu and select New because then you get some options here. For creating a new disc, you can select the option to create a music video compilation or a picture compilation. Those are sort of a music video or a slideshow. Or you can select the option to create a single movie. That is a disc that has no menu at all. You just put it in your disc player and it plays. I don't know why you would use DVD Architect to create that, but you can. I assume that since you're in DVD Architect, you're interested in creating a menu-based disc. Now, once you've selected that, you have the option of creating either a DVD or a Blu-ray disc. If you select the option for Blu-ray, you have the option of saving it in a number of formats, as well as a number of resolutions and frame rates. DVD, also many options, not quite so many. As you know, DVDs are standard definition 720 by 480 if you're NTSC, standard definition video, while Blu-rays are high definition video. In either case, you have the option of choosing AEC3, which is, that's pretty much a standard. That's Dolby Digital, PCM, which is uncompressed audio, or 5:1 audio sound. And I assume you know what all those things are, right? Anyway, once we've created our project, I always continue to build out the properties of that project by going to the File menu and selecting Properties. Now here we can set a lot more specifics for the properties of your disc project. With the DVD, you can set the target media to either 4.7 gig. Now 4.7 gig is a standard single-sided DVD, holds about 80 minutes of full resolution video on the disc. You can also select the option here to use a dual layer DVD, which holds about twice that amount. The video format for DVDs is MPEG-2. You can set the aspect ratio to either 4:3, which is sort of squarish, or 16:9, which is the standard widescreen for DVDs. If you select the Blu-ray disc option, that will go to a 25 gigabyte disc, and a 25 gigabyte disc holds about 2 hours of high definition video. There is a dual layer disc that holds about twice that. With Blu-ray discs, you do have the option of the video format either being MPEG-2, which is the old style option for Blu-ray discs, or the more advanced AVC. I think this is pretty much the standard now, is AVC. You will create a 1920 by 1080, which is a standard Blu-ray disc. And although you have a number of options here for creating the frame rate, the new standard for Blu-ray frame rates is 24 frames per second progressive. That's probably the rate you're going to choose. And then again with stereo, you have the option of either of those three audio options. Now that said, why is it important for us to understand all these specs? Because you want to provide to DVD Architect, ideally, video that's as close to the format of your final disc as possible. So in other words, if I'm creating a video for an AVC Blu-ray, I want to be able to hand off to this program AVC video at an 18 megabytes per second bit rate at 24p frame rate and AC3 stereo. If I give the program that video to work with, it's going to take under 2 minutes to create my disc. Isn't that cool? But if I throw in, say, video directly from a camcorder, it's going to take a lot longer for the program to process it. So the closer your video is to the format of your finished project, the better you're going to be. Let's go ahead and create a DVD that's much more standard. You don't get as many options, of course. You have to have 29.97, or if you're working in PAL, 25 frames per second interlaced. You only have the option of one video format, MPEG-2, although you can set whether it's widescreen or 4:3. Once we've done that, take a look in the lower right-hand corner of the program. You see a thing that says disk space used. As we build out our DVD or Blu-ray disc, that number is going to go up as we fill out the disc. So in other words, the more media we add to it, the more it's going to add up. Now, it's not adding up the amount, the size of the media itself, but of the finished disc. So it's estimating the size of the finished disc. As your disc gets full, this number is going to turn yellow. If it gets too full, it's going to turn red. So it's helping you pace how much media or how much stuff you put on your DVD or Blu-ray disc. Now, as we continue to build this out, we'll be able to modify our menu. We're going to add some scene and chapter markers. We'll be able to add subtitles, alternative tracks of audio, and we'll be able to apply various themes, buttons, and backgrounds, or create our own custom theme. There's a lot you can do with DVD Architect, and we'll explore all of that in our 4-part basic training with DVD Architect. I'm Steve Grizzetti. Thanks for joining me. See you in part 2.